Video, I have 4 new roles I'm going to be sharing with you. They are in healthcare, of course, my favorite, fintech, and e-commerce. On the low end, they pay $17 to $19 per hour, and on the high end, we have a customer support lead role that pays up to $91,000 per year, which is pretty amazing for that type of role. Let's go ahead and get into it. Welcome back to Home Base Haven, your safe haven for real work from home jobs. Thank you for joining me again. Welcome to those of you that are new. There are many new people here. I'm so glad to have you. If you're new, please make sure you check out the description box below. You can sign up for the email list and be the first to get updated on jobs. My email list got the jobs that I'm sharing in this video earlier this morning, so they already get a head start. If you want to be part of that first crew, make sure you join the email list. And then also, if you missed it, I dropped my Get Paid to Train AI Beginner's Guide. It gives you an overview of those 10 platforms I reviewed in my recent 3-part video series on how to get paid training AI easily from home, no interview process. And in this guide, I go more into detail, kind of lay out the overview for each of those 10 platforms and the key points you need to know, see which one would work best for you at different times, and you get some bonuses, which I'll go over. You also get best practices for passing those qualification tests. Some of them, because there's no interview process, that's how they can weed people out. So I give you the best practices and best tips for getting past that. Also, I created 2 downloadable trackers for you. One to help you keep track of the different projects you've applied to and your current status on them, how much they're paying, those type of details. And then also a project and earnings tracker so that once you start working, you can kind of keep track from one platform to the next in one place, nice, neat, and organized. And you can just, stay on top of it and be able to focus on making that easy money from home. So really great resource. Right now it is on sale for the intro price of $7. Today is September 30th. Today is the last day it's going to be at this price. Tomorrow, once it's October 1st, this price will be going up. So several of you have grabbed it already. Thank you to those of you that have. I hope you are putting those things into action, put it into motion already so you can start getting paid. And if you're interested and you haven't gotten it yet, please make sure you take advantage of this. And the description box below will have the link for you. And then for those of you that are new as well, this is the free 20 remote job sites digital download you can snag, and this is just a list of 20 remote job sites I made for you with clickable links to help you just have more resources to find the roles you're looking for. And in this guide as well, all the platforms are linked directly to their sign up pages as well. So trying to make things easy for you guys and provide you with resources to help you find the jobs you're looking for, find more ways to make money outside of traditional roles, or while you're waiting to hear back from an application or 2 or 3 or 10, there's still money to be made, and there are easier ways to do it. So if you want more side gig videos, drop something in the comments below and let me know. I've got some ideas of some videos I can make for you guys, but I want to see if there's some more interest there. All right, so let's look at today's first role. It's the customer service rep position at Cigna Healthcare. This is fully remote, of course. And in this role, you're going to represent the company, and their people make all the difference in yours. I totally butchered that. It says the call center customer service rep represents the company, and our people make all the difference in our success. So you're going to be answering inbound calls from members with questions about their medical claims, their benefits, their eligibility. So essentially all of their insurance information. Of course, it's Cigna. They're going to be calling with so many questions about that in different aspects, so you will be helping them with that. You're going to take an average of 40 or more calls per day. You're expected to take calls back to back while toggling through several applications on multiple screens. If you don't like being on the phone to the point where you absolutely do not want to do it, this is not going to be the role for you. But if you don't mind it and you want to work in healthcare, get your foot in the door, this is a good option. Always remain customer focused to meet tailored needs, resolve customer complaints through independent problem solving skills, and you must be understanding and striving to meet the call center metrics. Okay? And the qualifications, you need a high school diploma, so no degree required. 2 years of customer service experience is required. They don't specify that it has to be in healthcare. A dedicated workspace, intermediate proficiency with Microsoft Office, strong organizational skills, written and verbal, ability to remain calm and helpful even when dealing with difficult situations, and foster teamwork and partnership with cross-functional departments. And the pay for this role is $17.75 up to $19 per hour. So if you have have any experience at all, especially if you meet or exceed what they've spelled out in the requirements, definitely go for the high end always, okay? And this role with Cigna pops up from time to time, and this one will go fast. So if you are interested in this type of role, definitely jump on it. Next, we're going to look at this company called Mercury. They are in the fintech space. It says Mercury is building a complete finance stack for startups. Since we launched Mercury in 2019, our customer base has grown to over 200,000 startups and small businesses from all around the world. So they're absolutely on the rise. What you're going to be doing in this role is you're going to answer user questions over chat, email, and phone, handle user account requests, including application processing, any card disputes, missing payments, things like that. Teach the customers how to use the Mercury product, identify the systemic flaws that lead to user problems, work with our engineering team to find and squash bugs, write help articles and FAQs, things like that. What they want you to have is 2 years of experience in a customer support type of role. And they prefer that you have fintech experience, honestly, because I've seen so many of these type of positions as customer support role with these different tech companies, including fintech. I would say still apply even if you don't have industry specific experience. If you've got 2 or more years of customer support experience, I would say definitely still apply because they need the help, and usually as they're growing, they need more and more people on that customer support team to handle the number of inbound calls and inquiries that they get. Consistently exercise empathy, exude competence, always seek to answer the question behind the question, understand how to translate convoluted banking or engineering terminology into a clear format for people to understand, enjoy thinking about how to automate as much as possible, stay calm and collected and organized, all of those transferable skills that we often talk about with these customer support roles. And the pay for this one on the low end is $54,000 per year, and on the high end it can be up to $72,600 per year. You know I love to bring you these higher paying customer support roles when I find them, and this is definitely one of those. Customer support can pay you minimum wage in a lot of companies, but in the tech space, no matter which subcategory or sub industry under tech it is, they tend to be dishing out more for these customer support roles. So those are the ones that I find for you guys. I like this one and the one I'll share later in the video. So this salary, of course, depends on where you're located, so just see where you fit in here, and that is the salary potential. Let's go ahead into the next one. And if you're liking any of these or appreciating this video, please hit the like button and share it with someone that can benefit from this information as well. This one I shared last week, I believe, and they're still hiring for this. So if you're looking for a temporary role, you just need something to start soon, that you can start making money now, especially with the holidays coming up, and you're willing to take a seasonal role in customer service, this could be a great option. It says Texas, but I don't believe you have to live in Texas. You must reside in one of these states here. That probably is just the state that you might primarily be serving in this role, but you need to live in one of these states that they've spelled out here or listed here by abbreviation. So check that before you take the time to apply. And again, this is a remote seasonal role. Minted is a design marketplace sourcing creative content from independent artists around the globe and selling the best designs to the world in the form of art, home decor, and stationery. So they're looking at customer service rep. Well, it says they're looking for customer service reps, plural, to join their team for the holiday season and to provide outstanding service to their customers. So there's several role options here. They didn't spell out how many, but that means you have a better chance if you apply. And what you're going to be doing is providing, of course, excellent customer service through various channels like live chat, email, and phone calls, address customer inquiries, concerns, and issues promptly and professionally, provide customers with support about the minted products, which they will have to train you on, document customer interactions thoroughly and accurately in our CRM, which is just the customer relationship management tool, which is, if you're not familiar, just how whatever program they have you use at each company to track your interactions with the customers and just keep a record of what happened in that interaction. You're going to use support tools and training, including our knowledge base, to provide a seamless customer experience, identify opportunities for improving the experience, and attain the highest possible quality with accountability for your own work. And what they want you to have to apply is a bachelor's degree or equivalent work experience. So they're not saying the degree is required. If you've got customer support experience of any kind, you could apply. And that only requires at least 1 year of experience. So just any industry, if it's customer support, use it. 1 year of experience of building customer relationships and resolving customer complaints. These are kind of one of the same. 1 year of experience in identifying and solving customer issues. Again, these are all really 3 different ways to say the same thing. If you've done the first one, you've done these other 2. Excellent written and verbal communication skills, high attention to detail, you're organized and able to follow through, and experience with Salesforce or other CRM software is a plus but not required. And the pay range here, again, it depends on where you live and your geographic location based on, again, the specific states they listed above. And on the low end is $17.65 per hour, or excuse me, the low end is $16.19 per hour, and on the high end is $17.65 per hour. Of course, not the highest paying, but again, this is seasonal. This is great if you just need something in the interim, just a placeholder until you find what you're looking for. And they did say that this role would run from October to December of this year. So if you want something that's starting pretty much this month, since October starts tomorrow, the time that I'm filming this could be a great way to get hired quickly and start making some money from home if you live, again, in one of these states listed. And next, we're going to look at this company called Boulevard. It says Boulevard provides the first and only client experience platform for appointment-based self-care businesses. So they're in a super niche industry based on who their customer base is. And it says we empower our customers to give their clients more of the magical moments that matter most. So I love that. And it says that here, our team values and celebrates our diverse backgrounds. Being open about who we are and what we do allows us to do the best work of our lives. Support is the first line of contact for customers, reaching out for assistance, and is responsible for supporting and strengthening business relationships with Boulevard customers. So their customers are people that have their own business in the self-care space, and their platform helps them kind of maintain that in various ways. And the team lead, again, this is a lead position, will work Monday through Friday, 9 to 6 p.m. local. So that's great that it's based on your time zone and not specific to where they're based. Plus on-call incident coverage, Saturday, some holidays, etc. So if someone on your team calls out or can't make it for their shift for whatever reason, you would have to be able to step in, which of course is common with any kind of lead or leadership role. And what you're going to be doing, they break it down by percentage. So 10 to 20% of the day, you're going to be supporting the managers by doing these various tasks. So contributing to the knowledge and standards of practice and macro management, surfacing process and product improvements. I'm going to jump down here. 60 to 70% of the day, you're going to be owning complex T1 tickets and T1 escalations. So you're going to be assisting customers via live chat, email, text, phone, and screen sharing. Typically, whatever the front line customer service reps, the team under you, cannot handle, at least at their pay rate, they will escalate it up to you, and then you will take those on and see it into resolution. Okay, and they have what you need to thrive in this role: 3 to 5 years of technical support experience and a fast-paced software as a service startup, that's what that stands for, environment, including a minimum of 1 to 2 years in a senior support role. Bonus if you have experience supporting a technical platform within the self-care, data, or medical industries. A technical aptitude to be comfortable, which is various, think of like Microsoft Office, Google Suite. If you can navigate those with ease, then you're good. Joy for details, every I is dotted, every T is crossed. Let's do this energy, bring your customer support hat, let your curiosity shine, and jump into our entrepreneurial, fast-paced environment. You have a high EQ, which is an emotional intelligence, so you're able to essentially just be a natural peer leader, modeling how to effectively navigate internal relationships and complex customer interactions by utilizing your versatile communication style, sophisticated interpersonal skills, and displaying a resilient spirit. Outstanding customer support, patience, positivity, and problem solving, and you must be flexible as well. The best part here is their benefits package and the salary, which is $63,000 on the low end, and this was the one that goes up to $91,000 per year. So if you're thinking, I've worked customer support, so I don't want to be over a team, if you think you can handle it, just a little bit of a higher tier from what you've done before, it could be worth it if this salary number is appealing to you. And in addition to that, they've got you covered with a 401k match plus dental, medical, vision, and life insurance. It says you could take a break whenever you need with our flexible vacation, fully remote, so you can choose where you want to work. You'll receive a work from home stipend every month. Okay, some companies just give that to you one time at the beginning, like here you go, that's it, make it work after that. Every month they're giving you a stipend for your work from home office that could cover your internet coverage, things like that. Family planning resources and specialized support programs. Get ahead on the ground floor and grow with Boulevard, so they kind of invest in your learning and development as well. So this is a great company to work with if you're looking to be in a customer support lead position and make a pretty decent, more than decent salary under customer support working from home. This is a great one to look into. So that is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, again, remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Sign up for the email list so you can get these leads first and have first dibs on getting those applications in for the ones you're interested in. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.